Morning.
Hi.
It is 3:30 a.m. It's too early to be awake right now. So, if you couldn't tell by what we were videoing, we are headed on a trip. You could probably guess where we're going, but we are headed out to Florida. We decided to take a little bit of a trip just to go check out different areas we may want to live, do some tours of houses, even though they're not going to be houses that are available when we get to the point where we're moving, but just get an idea of what we're looking for and what neighborhoods and cities we really like. So gonna be there for a few days, take a day at Seaworld and make more of a trip out of it. It is currently 4 a.m. and we are at the airport. Thought it was gonna take a lot longer to get through security, but it was quick, and that's just fine. I'm fine waiting a little bit longer. Yeah, way better to be here early rather than be sprinting to make it. But 6 a.m. flight, we got here around 4. Always try to be here a couple hours early just in case security's backed up, but it wasn't this morning. So now we're just hanging out, waiting to board, and gonna catch up on some editing. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it for now. We're gonna get to Florida around noon Florida time. We have an Airbnb we're gonna stay at, and we have a car that we're renting from the Turo app. So I don't know, should be good. Anything else to talk about with it? Just trying to survive boredom in the airport now. So we have landed. We are in Florida, and now we're just waiting for a shuttle to the parking lot where our rental car is. So we're just gonna sit here and wait for a little bit.
Oh my gosh, my hair. Good morning.
So it is day 2 of Florida for us. We didn't really vlog much outside of traveling on day 1, but basically all we did was we landed, got our rental car, booked it to the Airbnb, which was an hour drive, an hour plus actually.
We had a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and then we went straight from the Airbnb to touring a townhome in one of the cities that was another hour away. So we were just driving pretty constantly the whole day yesterday, not too much to vlog. But today is Sunday now, so we are going to church in a ward about an hour away from where we're staying. And then we are going straight from there to Seaworld for the day. So we're making today a little bit more of a vacation part of it. There's not a lot of places we're offering tours today on Sunday, which makes sense. So we're gonna just check out some places as we drive, kind of just drive through some different cities to get there, drive through some different places afterwards, get an idea of some of these different places, but we're not gonna tour anywhere today. But just a lot more chill of a day, because tomorrow is gonna be very crazy, tons of driving. It's gonna be busy tomorrow, so should be a good day.
We are on our way to SeaWorld. Woohoo!
2's vlog, but basically what we did was we went to Disney Springs, which is basically just like downtown Disney, if you're familiar with Disneyland.
But better.
But better. It's huge. It has a ton of stores, has a movie theater. So we went to the movie theater and saw the new Hunger Games, and this specific movie theater, they basically can make it so you order food and it's like restaurant level food. It's not just like snacks and stuff. Like, we straight up ordered burgers and fries. And they bring the food to your seat and you eat while you watch the movie. And so we got that, and it was super good. We loved the movie. It was a super fun night, and then we got home around midnight. So it was a super fun full day. Did some shopping, and then today is day 3, and today's the day we dedicated to a lot of driving and a lot of touring and checking out places. So
much driving.
So we slept in a little bit today because we were so late last night, but we slept in a little bit today, avoided some rush hour traffic a little bit in the morning, and then headed out. And I won't say specifically what places we went to, but I'll
leave it as a mystery.
Yeah, we basically, the first place was about 2 hours from our Airbnb, an hour and a half to 2 hours from our Airbnb, and then we spent about an hour and a half in that general area looking at places, and then we drove from there to the opposite coast for another hour and a half to check out this place that we just looked at now. And so now, after spending about an hour there, getting some dinner there, we are driving down another 40-ish minutes from now to another place. After that, it'll be another 20 to 40 minutes for our last place we're checking out. And then from there, it's going to be about another hour and a half drive until we get back to our Airbnb. So straight up like 6 hours of driving, I think, today. Kenley's kind of dying because of it, if you can't tell. She's a little bit slap happy at this point of the day, but she's been a passenger princess. She's been a passenger princess to the fullest extent, watching shows on her iPad, getting mad at me for how I drive, but it's been a good day.
What would you expect?
It's been a good day. It's fun for me, at least, to be able to explore these places that we're driving through and try to picture ourselves living in these different places, specifically with crew. Want to make sure they're good places for him. So I've really enjoyed it. It's fun just getting to explore new places, and even though we've been in the car forever, it's been well worth it to me, and I feel like it's helped us feel a lot more confident in, you know, the whole plan we have moving forward. So it's been a good day.
Yeah, it's very needed for what we want to do.
Yeah.
Especially since we're just not familiar with Florida, other than the one time we came for our honeymoon. So it's good to get out of like the touristy areas and just see what there is, and just the difference between all the different neighborhoods and areas. So I think it's very needed. It's just kind of like a harder, longer day, just with all the driving. So, and not to mention, I've had to go to the bathroom like every hour.
Kenley's not a big car person.
So we love that, but it's good. We're good. And then once we're done looking at the different places we want to see, we're just gonna go back to our Airbnb and then
Get packed up and ready to go.
Yeah, basically get ready so that tomorrow we can just leave bright and early at the butt crack of dawn.
Before the butt crack of dawn.
Yeah, really.
It's gonna be dark outside when we leave.
Yeah.
We're leaving probably around the same time we left to
get
fly
here.
out here, because the drive to the airport is a little bit longer than it is back at home.
Yeah.
And the security here is a little bit longer to get through than the Salt Lake airport.
Yeah, because it's Orlando and there's so many tourists like us, you know.
And we have shuttles we need to take to get to the correct terminal. And just
yeah, because like the parking is not even like at the airport, if that makes sense. It's
just
it's like 15,
parking.
Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes away. So
we have to take a bus back to the airport, and then at the airport, once we get through security, we're gonna have to take a shuttle within the airport to get to the right terminal, and then from there find our gate. So
wish us luck.
Yeah, it's a lot, but we're gonna get through it. We did it before, so we'll do it again.
Yeah. And Crew is alive and well, thriving with his grandparents.
Thriving is the word. Thriving is the right word to use there.
We got some really cute pictures of him. So he's having fun. We're super excited to get back to him. We miss him a lot. So it's been really fun to just be out here with just the two of us, and we don't get a lot of time together that's just the two of us without something else on our minds or something else going on. So it's been fun, and yesterday was a blast. But we're ready to get home. Like the Mickey fishies.
And we are home now. It's a few days later, but we are home now. Made it back to Crew. Not sure. But we basically just spent the whole last day. I think we talked about it a little bit, but we spent the whole last day just driving around to places. We didn't really vlog as much. Like, we just got a lot of clips again. That's how it usually goes with us. But we just got a lot of clips just because we were focusing on the places we were and trying to, pay attention to what we were feeling about different places, things like that. But yeah, so we just took a look at some different places that last day, drove around a whole lot, and got back pretty late. And then got back and went right to bed because our flight left very early the next morning, so we had to get up around 3:30, get ready for our flight and drive to the airport, drop off our rental car, all that fun stuff. Super excited to be home now though, but it was a really, really good trip. Gave us some answers to questions we had, helped us feel really a lot more confident about everything and just have more of an idea of what direction we're going there. So now we're kind of just back to that waiting phase where it's just waiting to find something that's available within our time frame. We aren't going to talk about what places specifically we're really looking at right now. Going to leave that to be a surprise, but yeah, so we'll make sure we keep you all updated if anything like that changes, if we find a place or anything, but we have a lot of potential places that we are looking at. So super good trip. Really glad we were able to go. It was also just super fun getting out with just Kenley and I. Checking out some fun areas of Florida that we're going to be living close to. So overall, just really good time, really good trip, very needed for us. And yeah, that's all we have for you in this one. Make sure you're subscribed for any updated videos on that. This is probably part one of a long series of vlogs in regards to Florida and moving to Florida, but got a lot coming up for you with that. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. Make sure you like and subscribe to all of our videos. We are working towards the goal of getting as many subscribers as we can. So make sure you subscribe and help us towards that goal. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.